The urban hive, wake up in New York at the dawn of the 20th century. A city of iron, steam, and relentless ambition. You are looking at Manhattan in 1900, a world perched on the knife edge of a new era. Below us, Broadway and Fifth Avenue are teeming with a sea of wool coats and bowler hats. A human tide moving to the rhythm of a city that never learned how to sleep. The air here is a thick cocktail of coal smoke, horse stables, and the distant salt spray of the Atlantic. The clatter of horse-drawn hansoms competes with the electric hum of the first streetcars, creating a symphony of chaos that was the everyday reality of our ancestors. Canyons of ambition. Look at these stone canyons. In 1900, skyscrapers were still an architectural miracle, and every new floor was considered a challenge to the heavens. We move across the rooftops, where neoclassical architecture stands as a monument to the growing might of a rising nation. Here, amidst the refined paths of Madison Square and the majestic facades of the great banks, life moves in strict accordance with Victorian etiquette. Every window and every terrace serves as a vantage point onto a world changing faster than the morning newspapers can be printed. Shadows of the underground. But the city is more than just light and height. We descend into the darkness, into the stone-carved veins of the metropolis. The tunnels and arches of this time are a triumph of engineering, cut through the very granite of Manhattan. Here, the echo of footsteps and the rumble of wheels take on a mystical, hollow resonance. In these damp and echoing spaces lies the underside of the Gilded Age. Heavy labor, cold stone, and the iron skeletons that hold up this noisy world. These are the portals between districts, through which thousands of souls pass daily, unaware of the global shifts to come. Gateways to a new world. The path leads us back to the light where the city meets the great water. The waterfront of the Hudson River is the true threshold of the American dream. Here, the air is stained with the scent of fuel oil, cheap tobacco, and immense hope. At the piers stand steel titans, the giant steamships of the Cunard and White Star lines. These are the only lifelines connecting this shore to the far reaches of Europe. Thousands step onto these gangways every day, bringing with them their languages, their cultures, and their hunger for a new life in the busiest port on the face of the earth. ghosts on a silver ribbon. Look closely at these faces. Every person in this crowd, every brick in these walls belongs to a New York that has long since vanished, dissolved into the grain of history. We are watching a ghost of a metropolis, forever caught in the flickering silver light of celluloid before the world knew the horrors of the Great Wars. It is a portrait of a lost century, a brief moment of eternity that breathes, moves, and dreams before our eyes. The story ends here in the silence of the fading frame, leaving us alone with the echoes of the past.